I don't know if it's coincidental, but twice in one day I have spoken to people that really don't understand what e-learning is and how to develop good e-learning. So it kind of led me to think about educating people on what is possible. And I think the first thing that we've got to think about is how we actually design the training solution or what we're essentially trying to teach. And a great thing that I suggest you check out is Cathy Moore's action mapping. Action mapping is an amazing process that this woman called Cathy in the UK designs her training with. And essentially it gets really good involvement from the client to enable you to really solve their business problems. So a lot of the time, I think some of the basic e-learning that's out there is essentially what's available in a PDF or a PowerPoint or on Google. And what is the difference between, yes, building something in Storyline or Captivate or whatever your choice is, then someone, if they really wanted to know the information, they would actually jump online and just Google it, but they're not doing that. So e-learning is a great opportunity to practice in a safe environment so that they can go out and do something different upon taking your training. So a lot of the time when someone Googles something, they might not necessarily take in and act differently after what they've looked up, or if they've read something in a PDF or a policy or legislation. And I think we need to be careful that we're not replicating what's already existing out there in terms of information. E-learning is so much more. And what action mapping allows you to do is really identify what the business problem is that you're trying to solve for your client, and then look at the challenges of why it's not happening now, looking at the actual behaviors and actions that someone takes to determine how you would design your actual learning approach and solution. So what it does is it allows you to be a fly on the wall and see if a high performer was doing the task, what would that look like? And then it's about replicating what happens in the real world through the e-learning solution that you create. It also looks in terms of the challenges that are faced through 4 different lenses. So you would want to look at it through the environment, through the motivation of the learner, through the skills and the knowledge. Because potentially training isn't actually the thing to solve the problem that your client has. There might be a culture issue which training can't solve. You might need more to your solution, where you get the learner to think, you get them to make mistakes in a safe environment, you get great inspiration on how to write feedback and build that into your activities, and that is extrinsic and intrinsic feedback, and also that related to motivation as well. So give it a look and just have that as a taster, and I'll try and share some more videos in the future around what's possible in e-learning. But definitely check out Cathy Moore's action mapping process just to help you, whether you design face-to-face or e-learning, so that you can actually add value and create solutions that are going to be memorable, meaningful, and change behavior. So tell us how, if you've used action mapping in the past, how has it helped you improve your designs for training, whether it be face-to-face, e-learning? Let people know the benefits that it's added to you, your learners, and also your client, so that they can then improve their solutions, and basically we can lift the industry standard in the training that's being created. Look forward to seeing what you guys are sharing and getting some ideas from you.